Yeah. Boy, I'm on that flash. 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 Get it. Boy, I'm on that flash. 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 Money. Boy, I'm on that flash. Boy, I'm on that flash. Cheese. Boy, I'm on that flash. Boy, I'm on that flash. Moolah. Get it. Get it. Whoa.
Welcome to Around Town with today's guest from Celebrations in Wilmington, Susie Singh, and Chef Tony from Nspire Network, Shawn Robinson, and Muhammad Abdur-Rahim, and event promoter and community activist Ugandi Jacobs. I'm Richard Blackwell, and now here are your hosts, Elizabeth Perkins and Tanya Bayne.
Hi guys, we are at our second Tuesday and we are back.
Yes,
Thank
excited
you,
to be here.
Yes, thank you Richard for that
All
intro.
right.
We are here with the dual pair from Celebrations. We have Chef Tony and Q. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Chef Tony, I wanted to ask you about if someone would like to rent a space or however they do that, are you doing the menu? Are they going over the menu with you and things like that, or how does that work?
We're full service when it comes to events. So someone will contact us, and you can contact us via email or phone. On our website, there's a contact point there.
Mm-hmm.
And once you establish some communication, Q takes it over from there.
Okay.
Quite honestly,
Uh-huh.
I'm hands off on that.
Okay.
I just wait for her to come to me and tell me what I'm cooking
Okay.
and for how many.
Oh wow. So Q, you do the menu for a chef, or how does that go?
No, we have packages,
Okay.
various packages. So they choose the package,
Okay.
and I price it out for them. We sit down, we go over everything, what time the food is coming out, what he's preparing, and I just take it back to him.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
So at your beautiful location, because I've been at the location and it is beautiful. I really enjoy the space. And just having that ability to have the full service there is really amazing. So tell me about the kinds of events that you have besides being able to, have the full service.
So we do baby showers.
Uh-huh.
We've done weddings with ceremonies on site, anniversaries, birthday parties,
All right, and do you
Retirement dinners.
retirement dinners.
Okay.
We do fundraisers.
Okay.
We've had our local politicians come through, and
Wow. Nice.
when they
I
were
remember
running
that.
for office. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
That's great. So tell me, what is your, Celebrations is a great spot. It's easy parking, easy access. What's kind of your vision for the future for Celebrations?
Well, we'd like to expand because we've outgrown our initial area inside. So there is a attachment to the building,
Oh.
and it's owned by my joint venture partner, Pete Kurtzis, and we've been talking about renovating that so that we can have larger events. She just turned away an event just a couple of days ago because there was too many people for the spot. One of the things that we don't do, and we learn through experience, is you don't overseat, you don't go over capacity, because it's not a good experience for all the people involved. So our goal is to be as good as any other facility in town, and we feel that we can compete with them service-wise and culinarily with any restaurant. Anybody who's doing something, we feel that we can equal their efforts as well. We're very confident about that.
I'm a foodie. I'm a come and eat.
We're very confident
some
about
of your
that. Oftentimes, I think that when it's African American run, or if it's run by minorities, let's say you're Latino, I think that the expectations are that they're not going to get the same quality and presentation as if they go to the Clarion or a venue such as the Hotel DuPont. I'm not putting us in the category of the Hotel DuPont because it's a different level of
an institution.
venue, and we don't have the grand ballroom. But if you want foie gras with caviar like you get at the Hotel DuPont, you can get that there at Celebrations.
Absolutely.
And that's something that I'm very adamant about with our team, is that we're just as good.
Yeah.
We just need to be given the credit because we're just as capable as they are of putting on professional events, and I think you know exactly what I mean.
Absolutely,
they.
absolutely. The passion with which you speak is it really enlivens me. Okay, because you're very passionate about what you do, and we're talking about being able to provide the community and outside of that with a first-class event. From the front of the door to the back of the house, as they say. So that really comes across, and great. So if someone needed to get in touch with you, you mentioned your Facebook page or your website?
You can contact us through Facebook. You can visit our website, and there's an email link there. Or you can call 302-654-2014 and talk to Q. I do encourage people to leave a message, because oftentimes people will say, well, I called, but no one answered. And I'll say, did you leave a message?
Right.
Because if you're calling at 8 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
Q's not going to pick up.
So when
Q's
are
sleeping.
you open? Monday through Friday? When are you open?
We are open to the public Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We open up
Okay.
at 5 p.m. And again, Saturdays is private parties. And Sunday we open at 12 for our Soulful Sunday Jazz Gospel Brunch.
Tell me about that. Like, what's on the menu? When I come
So
on
this is how we
Sunday?
do it. The buffet is a soul food buffet, and it ranges from Sunday to Sunday. This past Sunday, we had curried roast chicken. We had Cuban spiced chicken. We had a Creole penne marinara, biscuits and sausage gravy. We do waffles made to order. Our young man, Tevin, he is now called King Waffle because he loves cooking as well. It's a great opportunity for him. But they're hot, they're made to order. And then we have a variety of vegetables that we put out as well, collard greens, green beans,
Sure, you're
and
open later?
butter and garlic, mashed potatoes, rice. We had cold poached salmon with capers and lemon and eggs, the traditional setup of things. In addition to that, you get to order a la carte brunch item off of the menu. So that a la carte menu has about 10 items on it. The most popular one is the
Fish and grits or shrimp and grits.
right.
Okay.
We think we have the best in town, hands down.
All right, I like that.
Because ours, we do an Asiago cheese grit with the traditional fried fish or shrimp, and we serve it with a jerk gravy.
And speaking of jerk seasoning, you do Caribbean food.
Yes, we do.
You do goat.
Yes, we do.
Oh my gosh.
Goat is on our standard menu.
Okay.
We also have interesting items. We have wild boar mofongo.
Stop it! You got
Well, you got my fungo. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I'm out,
Its
you know,
food is
we're like, we're
amazing.
so into the food,
I
okay?
know, right? Oh my gosh.
So one of the things that happens is we'll cook something, and I'll go, oh wow, we sold a wild boar.
Wow.
And then I'll go to the bar to get a glass of water or something, and there it is. She's ordering it for herself.
I have to taste the food to sell it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Chef
Phew, I
Tony.
appreciate that.
Yes, Chef. Do you ever have something that's a challenge for you when it comes to cooking?
Yes, cooking for this region is very different from anything I've
You know
ever
your
been associated
business.
with.
Oh,
The
wow.
palates are very different here, and people are very staid in what they're used to trying. But I said, we're going to offer people some different food.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're drawing more and more people in who are willing to try different foods. And what I say to them is, it may not be something that you've had, but it's Afrocentric.
Yes.
This is our food as a result of the slave trade. That's how it got here. I'm very proud of that.
Yes.
So, because okra wasn't
Educate.
indigenous to the States.
Educate, yes.
So that's what we try to do. I try to have fun with it. You know, it's hard to please everybody. So we try to have a little of something for people who come through. But if you come to celebrations, one thing you will know is that when you look at the menu, there's something for everyone for the most
Wow.
part.
Wonderful. You know, again, I think that's fantastic.
It is. Q, what do you find challenging? I mean, because you,
My hardest, my most difficult part of my job
okay?
is dealing with the people.
Okay. Yeah.
But I get through it well. I mean,
Well, I think you would have to explain what's difficult.
Yeah.
they come in with these expectations.
Yeah.
And, you know, they want big discounts and sometimes they don't think that the food is going to be
Right.
as good
as it is.
as it is.
I would
And
think
once
so.
they get the taste,
Yeah.
they are amazed. And
I would think so, because there's always something, like, I'm always hearing celebrations. Like, it's like it's an everyday thing. There's something always going on. And you guys, how do you do it? Just through the day by day dealings.
It's a grind. The restaurant business is tough.
it's hard.
It's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough. But to expand upon what Q was saying, sometimes I think people come in and, being that they're seeing a familiar face, they have this assumption, a small percentage of them, that, you know, it's going to be discounted or we're giving cuts here and there. And we're a standard operating procedure restaurant.
Right.
We're already heavily discounted. We offer product that in other markets we know that we could charge
Right.
more for it. But our goal is not to overcharge people. Our goal is to give people quality product
Value.
at value.
Yes.
So, let me ask you this, Chef Tony. Again, please put it out there for the people that are listening, our audience, how to get in contact with you or Q at any time to maybe come in for a dinner or just to have some fun.
Again, we open up at 5
Okay.
on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. We're open for happy hour, and we're offering the full menu on those days.
And your number to contact
And
you.
you know, you can call 302-654-2014. Oftentimes people just kind of walk in, and we have information on site that they can take with them. We do ask people that if they're talking about a serious event, that they make an appointment,
right.
because sometimes we have people walk in and she bartends and they'll be like, "Oh, can I talk to you about a party?" And it's not the best time, because
By appointment.
it's best to make an appointment so that she can dedicate that
Focus.
time to that.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Chef Q. I mean, Chef Tony and Q, for being on the show. I am going to come, because I'm going to tell you,
I know.
I'm hungry right now.
Well, Mother's Day brunch, I'm
And-
going to say,
yes.
that is going to be fun. We've got Anaya Jazz, Delbert Boyer and his gang,
Nice.
and Philip Joseph is going to be performing with them. So
Oh.
it's brunch every Sunday is fun.
Brunches every Sunday is
Yeah,
fun.
especially when you have the bottomless mimosa version.
Thank you for that information, you guys. You heard it.
Thank you.
Celebrations. Get out there, get some good food, get out there,
Yes.
dance, have some fun. And we will be right back with Tanya Bayne and our health segment.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back everyone. I'm very excited to be here on our Winning with Wellness segment. Today I am really excited to bring on two kings that will be sharing some important information as it relates to men's health care and prostate health, and also I have Mr. Shawn Robinson, the voice of Nspire Networks here. He's going to just talk to us a little bit about the Right to Fight campaign and some other things that he is active in. And then we have Brother Muhammad, and he's going to tell his story. It really is a story that has touched so many lives. He's had more than 2,000 Facebook views. And he goes one-on-one to talk to men about his experience and the things that they need to do. So let me introduce my guest. Thank you, gentlemen. You know, I am so excited to have you here. So Shawn, tell me a little bit about yourself and your campaign and the Right to Fight campaign.
Wow, no, thank you so much, Ms. Tanya Bayne, for even having this platform, you and Ms. Perkins. And one of the things a lot of people, if they do know or don't know, Shawn Robinson, the voice here with the Nspire Network. I'm a proud father of 4 daughters, my beautiful wife. Then I have a 8-year-old, my future CEO. There's a little gap there. But nevertheless, it drives me for everything that I do, believe in here with the Nspire Network, and so many other things that I'm just really genuinely passionate about. So
thank you.
Yes,
thank
yes.
you. And the one campaign that we're highlighting today, can you tell me a little bit about the Right to Fight campaign and how you feel about that?
Yes, the Right to Fight campaign is a phenomenal campaign that allows men to become a whole lot more aware of some issues and topics that wasn't talked about. You know, there's several issues, I mean, from erectile dysfunction, prostate cancer, there's these scenarios that are health issues or may have been caused and the aftermath of health issues, even surgeries, has corrupted people's households. There are times that we as men are going to homegoing services not really knowing why that family member's lying where they're lying. We're not really being genuine with all the information that could be shared. And the Right to Fight campaign allows us to not only share some phenomenal products, some nutraceuticals, but gives you the ability to comfortably talk about a topic that should have been talked about a long time. So we're excited about it, and we just believe it's our right to fight.
I
That's
can
it.
tell. I
Yes.
can tell that the energy
Yes.
comes across. You know, the Winning with Wellness segment is about talking about things that sometimes are not talked about. It's a sacred space for necessary conversations, and this is a really necessary conversation. Brother Muhammad, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
for being here.
Really
Why don't
appreciate
you tell us a little bit about your story?
Well, my story begins with my family history. My grandfather had prostate cancer. 2 uncles had prostate cancer. I had 5 cousins had prostate cancer. 1 were father and son. I myself had prostate cancer 13 years ago. Right now I'm undetectable, thanks to the Creator. And my brother, 54 years old, recently diagnosed with prostate cancer 3 weeks ago. On a work detail that I had with some of my coworkers, I have 4 former coworkers had prostate cancer, 3 of them died. I have 20 personal friends with prostate cancer. We're talking about 34 men with prostate cancer. 33 are Afro-American. 1 is Caucasian, and 10 had prostate cancer in my family, including myself. 8 have died. So it's a serious issue, especially in the Afro-American community, where prostate cancer has the highest incidence of prostate cancer in the world, and also Afro-Caribbean males have the highest incidence of prostate cancer and reoccurrence. And most males, if they live long enough, they will wind up having some type of cancer from the prostate.
Wow, that's staggering. The disproportionate numbers of men that have prostate cancer are, Afro-Americans, Afro-Caribbeans. And so what, I see that that's part of your motivation. Tell me a little bit about how men can, find out or get examined or learn some more about it.
This is the biggest problem, Mrs. Bayne. Men are the biggest obstacles against their own selves. Because of our pride, I used to be like that. Our pride, our ego, our procrastination, never wanting to go see a doctor. It's usually the women that force the men to go see a doctor or make an appointment. Men always want to make excuses. But the biggest thing they need to do is to get a PSA, which means protein-specific antigen blood test. And also a digital rectal exam. That's when the doctor sticks a latex glove finger in the male's rectum to feel for the prostate gland. And I have to clarify what the prostate gland is because most men don't even know what the prostate gland is. The prostate gland is a small walnut-sized gland that as we get older, it gets larger and larger and larger. And somewhere down the line, all men, every single man is going to have some problem with the prostate, meaning that it can be an enlargement, which is called BPH, benign hyplasia, BPH is called. And also too, what happens there with that, the gland, the prostate gland is in so far as 5 zones. One is called the transitional zone. That's the zone where the enlargement comes in. And what happens is that the prostate gland is like a structure that's around the urethra, the tube that the urine comes out and the sperm comes out. And what it does, it closes inward. So when it closes inward, it forces pressure. It's like closing a tie or squeezing an orange or a lemon. And it forces a man to do something about it because there's pain, there's urination, there's blood in the urine, whatever the case may be. And that's when he goes to the doctor to get that stuff checked. Sometimes also too, there's inflammation. And inflammation, what that do, that's in the area also too where that's called prostatitis. And that's usually they give them antibiotics for that. But prostate cancer comes in the peripheral zone. The peripheral zone is the area of the prostate where the doctor sticks his finger to feel for, is it hard, is it mushy, or is there any cancer, does he feel anything? Prostate cancer grows outward. That means that it's a silent killer. Prostate cancer, if you catch it early enough, it's the slowest growing cancers of all cancers. So it may take 10 to 30 years to get prostate cancer. It's in there, but it may take 10 to 30 years. And then what happens is when prostate cancer goes outside of the capsule, it goes to your bones, and it goes to your other organs. And it feeds off the male hormone testosterone. So my 2 uncles who died very painful deaths, when they went, because it wasn't early detection, it was already stage 4. And so what happened was they were castrated chemically to get rid of to try to combat the cancer. And what happened was when they were in hospice, I would visit them, and the nurses would turn them, and the bones would break like Swiss cheese. So I'm trying to express my story because a lot of information of this little walnut-sized gland, you have to take this thing seriously because it will take you out of here if you let it go. Early detection is the key.
Yes.
You have to get a PSA blood test. Now, my story was this. Here's the crux of the matter. I was going every 6 months with a family history to get my blood test. So when I went to get my blood test and my digital rectal exam, I said, I'm okay. I didn't go back for 12 more months. When I went back 12 more months, they say that if your levels of your PSA, protein-specific antigen, is 4 nanograms per milliliter, that means you have a problem with your prostate and they'll give you, there's a problem. So when I went back to my doctor 18 months prior, it was a low reading. I went back 18 months later, it was 1.2, way below the radar. So my doctor, I thank God for this. I thank God for this doctor. This doctor says, Muhammad, because I didn't see for 18 months, let me give you a biopsy. They gave me a biopsy. Came back cancer. Now what happens is that when it comes back cancer, they gave me CT scan, bone scan, and to see whether it metastasized to your bones and your organs. So then it didn't. So I was fortunate enough to be able to get radiation or an operation. So I chose to get operation. You got to do your own research. So I
Yes,
chose to do my own research, and I talked to the doctor. I went to the top doctor at Fox Chase Cancer Center, Dr. Richard Greenberg at Fox Chase Cancer Center. And when I did 35 years experience, so any man out there, you have to go to the best doctor. You can't play around if you have prostate cancer. The best doctor you possibly can get. And you have to do your research and ask the proper questions. So after they took my prostate gland out, the pathologist looked at it under the microscope. Now listen to this. This is something to wake every man up and their families. I had a normal reading of 1.2, and I was stage 2 cancer. Stage 2 cancer. So it's no more 4 above for Afro-Americans. So why am I saying this? All the doctor had to do was say, is Muhammad, you good? I'll see you next year. I was already stage 2 and didn't even know it.
Didn't know it.
Didn't even know it. So what's important for men to do is to document what your readings are. Get a baseline, document it, and when you go back again, if it goes up, then your doctor should know. If you're not on top of it, the game ain't on top, you ask for a biopsy.
So if you go early, okay, and you get yourself checked and you educate yourself and you become responsible for your health, you could save your life.
Yes, early detection is the key. Early detection is the key. But for the Right to Fight campaign, prevention. How is prevention? Here's the prevention piece of it with Nspire Network. We have 2 doctors, the Manette brothers. One is a prostate cancer survivor. Did these supplements, him and his brother.
Yes.
They also, these supplements in here, especially the Prostate Care Max Plus, what it does, they have ingredients in here that shrinks the prostate gland for those who have enlarged prostate. Or also, it has natural ingredients that for inflammation. And also has an ingredient in there, lycopene, that basically is that it helps combat cancer. And in that product there, it's 140% more of beta-syssterol than the leading brand of prostate care, the leading. So for me, my money is with those doctors. And I'm advising all men, prevention, take the Max Life Plus. I can't take it, I don't have prostate. But that's one of the things in here that can help save you from getting prostate cancer. And also attacks the BPH, the inflammation.
I am fascinated. I'm fascinated by what you know, you know, you certainly are doing everything you can to educate. I was with someone today, and I'm going to send her the show. She was talking about how her husband didn't want to go get checked, and it just confirmed for me how important it was for you know, someone like you to come out and let people know that, you know, their future is in their hands, and they just need to take that step and get themselves checked in order to you know, avoid you know, an outcome that they may not want so soon. So I do appreciate that. Shawn,
Yes.
So tell me about how people can learn more about Nspire Networks and about our products, you know, and how to get a hold of the products and so forth.
No, absolutely. And just again, make sure that everybody really paid attention to Brother Muhammad's story and testimony, and to make sure that you absorb the intimacy of how he shared it and explained it, because that means more, because it's not like it's a story that may not be known, but sometimes you need the intimacy of a story and a testimony to really absorb it. But here with the Nspire Network, one of the things that we also done here with the company, we structured the product to where you have to go to a distributor to get the product. And in order to be a distributor, it's only $35 for a year to do that. It'll allow you 3 websites. One website will allow you to market just for your customers to go to, but we also have it set up to where there are now nonprofits, other organizations and groups, entities that are now partnering up so they can then provide the product as well. But you would simply go to the website. Customers are going to go to the website, purchase what they want to purchase. The product will arrive at their doorstep, beautifully packaged as well, discreet if you would. Only thing it would mention is the Nspire Network. And you can find more information by going to nspirenetwork.com website. We also do something 7 nights a week, Ms. Tanya Bayne. We actually have a vision casting call.
Wonderful.
7 nights a week, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could dial in to 641-552-9090 so you can hear more stories, testimonies, and information about what's taking place with the Nspire Network. All other nights we go on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a phenomenal program and product that we offer here with the Nspire Network.
Absolutely. And we're mission-driven people, which means, you know, just like Brother Muhammad came out and he shared his story and he showed that he was interested enough not only in himself, but in his brothers in the community and really internationally, enough to kind of share that very, very intimate message because it makes a difference in changing lives. And you know, that's one of the reasons I'm here. That's why this segment is here. I look forward to bringing you gentlemen back again. For the persons who would like to get more information, you can go to forthekings.com, forthekings.com, and that will take you right to the Nspire Network website where you can get more information. You can purchase the products there. So we're really, really excited about, you know, the community being able to get that. So we have about a minute left, gentlemen.
Okay.
So any last words? What would you like to share with the audience?
I would share with all the men, the women who love them, and their families, make sure the men get checked. And also, too, the Right to Fight campaign is a campaign where we're trying to save 1 million men's lives.
Yes.
And it is our belief that if you save one life, it's like you saved all of mankind.
Amen, amen.
Yes, and same thing. Just if you have a person, a man and or woman in your life that you love and or care about, you want to get them connected with the Nspire Network. Thank you so much for this platform.
Thank you
Tanya
so
Bayne.
much.
Thank you so much.
Well, we will be right back, everyone, with Elizabeth and her guest, Ugandi Jacob, right after this break. Thank you so much.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with, I call him the man around town, Ugandi. How are you? And welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, Gundy, I'm gonna just say, you are always doing, I call them main events. You're always doing events. Tell me what's going on with you.
Well, right now we're getting geared up for Saturday, May the 19th at the Clarion Hotel.
Right.
We're hosting Workers' Night Out. Workers' Night Out is a mature upscale event for some of the area's most entertaining socialites that want to come out and enjoy themselves. We have a variety of entertainment to thrill them, and we're excited about it and looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited just hearing about it.
Yes.
So, what made you put this together?
Well, I've been promoting events off and on for quite some time. I won't say how long.
Years.
But for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And the city of Wilmington has really been, it hasn't really been receiving its fair share of quality events. So sitting on the sidelines watching some of the events occur, I received a whole lot of inboxes and messages and phone calls about when will before and after entertainment return to the nightlife.
Right.
So we thought about it, and we seen that there was a void and a demand from the public. So we went back into the lab and came up with this concoction to bring back Workers' Night Out.
Wow.
We had our first one in March. It was a tremendous turnout at the Clarion Hotel. So we sat back down and renegotiated with the Clarion Hotel, so we'll be out there for the rest of the year,
Awesome.
every other month. And the next one is May the 19th.
Wow. What's your entertainment like there?
The entertainment is stacked.
Uh-huh.
We like to bring quality entertainment to all of our events. We have Sunshine Anderson, R&B singer who's known for one of her hit songs. Heard it all before. I
Yes.
can't sing it, but you
My
can sing
favorite
along
song,
with
yeah.
me. We also have Lady B. She's one of the old school legendary MCs and air personalities. We also have her sidekick DJ Touchtone. We also have Wilmington's own DJ Jamar, as well as sweet friend Shawn, who will be hosting our lyrical concoction room. So we have a power-packed, star-studded lineup.
Oh,
It's
my
going to be awesome.
Right.
All of our early bird tickets have been sold out. Just about all of our reserved tables are sold out. Hotel rooms are booking fast.
Yes.
But guests can pay at the door.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to having a really good time.
And what time are you starting?
We start at 8 p.m. and we end at 1 a.m.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we have some very good vendors, a very diverse group of vendors.
Okay.
So you'll be able to choose from different vendors. So bring an extra few dollars to spend with the vendors. You know, the food and beverages will be provided by the restaurant. They have a pretty good selection in their menu items. So it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm excited about it.
Wow.
Phones stay constantly ringing for tickets. The email, the website is getting a lot of traffic, and I'm just excited. And if individuals can't make it to this event,
Right.
our next event is July the 7th, 4th
Okay.
of July weekend.
Oh, nice. And tell us
Yes.
what the attire is.
Well, it's country club soft, I like to say.
Okay.
You know, when you go to the country club, you know, similar to what I have on, you know,
Okay.
it's upscale casual,
Yes.
business attire, no athletic apparel or work boots.
Right.
You know, it's a great opportunity to network and share your ideals and your business, and hopefully some possible opportunities can come from it.
And what day is this going to be on?
Saturday, May the 19th.
Saturday, May 19th.
Yes.
And tickets are going fast?
Tickets are going fast. We still have some available. You can go to www.eventbrite. Bright is spelled BRITE.com. And you can get all your information for tickets, hotels, and upcoming events.
Okay, let me ask you this. If someone wanted to book you and say, you know, Gundy, can you help me get this fundraiser or this party up?
Yes.
How do they get in contact with you?
I could be reached at 1-800-479-1065. And that's really my my expertise is working behind the scenes.
Okay.
I really don't prefer to work in front of the camera or on the stage.
Okay.
I like to get my work done behind the scenes and make everyone else look good and flourish.
Nice. So when you say what is it called? What is it?
Workers' Night Out.
Workers' Night Out.
Yes.
And that's for everybody.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my God.
All of us are workers.
Yeah.
Even us as bosses are workers.
Yeah.
You know, because we work for our family, our community, our churches.
So what made you come up with a concept like Workers' Day Out?
Well, this isn't an original concept.
Okay.
The concept has been around years ago. I was behind the scene on that where other entertainment groups were in charge of. However, as I mentioned earlier, there's been a void. So because I had the blueprint on organizing the event, with better time to do, or who else to bring it out but myself. So my company, Before and After Entertainment, we sat back down and put our heads together to see how we could really make this one of the tri-state's most notable and participating events. And so far, so good.
Nice.
So the last event we had close to 600 guests. So ticket sales has already indicated that it's going to be much more.
Wow.
Yes.
So could they get you on Facebook? Do you have Facebook?
Yes, I'm on Facebook under my name,
Okay.
Gundy Jacobs. I'm on Instagram under Gundy for Life. That's the number 4. It's not spelled out. It's Gundy, the number 4 Life.
Wow.
So I can't be no one else but me.
I know that's right. Everybody knows you, Gundy. You are the face, the name, and if you want great entertainment, you're serving it up nicely.
That's good. Well, let me say this. A lot of people may know my name, but they may not necessarily know me.
Okay. That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
That's fair to say.
Because, you know, a lot of folks say, well, I know him, I know him, I know him.
Right.
You don't know him.
Right.
You may know his name or
Right.
have heard of him maybe.
Right.
But everyone still doesn't know me.
Wow.
And that's still good also.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So let me ask you, what is next after this? Or do you have anything on the...
I do. Because you were asked, I'm going to let the kitty out the bag.
Oh, do.
4th of July weekend,
Yes.
we have an all-day treat.
Wow.
It's an indoor-outdoor Independence edition of Workers' Night Out. So what we're going to do, we're going to start at 4 p.m. And in the back, in the grass yard, in the yard where the pool is at the Clarion Hotel,
Okay.
we're going to have a live go-go band from D.C.
Wow.
along with a barbecue under the tent, as well as a DJ. And at night from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m., we have DJ Doc B from Para 99. We have KG, who is the karaoke king. We also have Cutmaster Butter and Mimi from WDAS.
Okay.
And we also have JB and Renee playing an oldie but goodie set.
Wow.
So it's going to be power pack lineup.
Wow. You heard it here, guys. Exclusive from you, Mr. Gundy Jacobs. I mean, you're going to have a ball.
Yes.
Workers' Night Out. I'm going. Oh, and you guys, I want to say Saturday, June 2nd, 2018 at the Longshoreman Hall. Lynette Short Cornegie. She's going to be doing literacy with Lynette, and I will be there. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. Gundy, welcome, and thank you for
My
coming
pleasure.
to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Giving us that exclusive.
Yes.
That was awesome. You guys, we will see you again on the second Tuesday of every month, and we are saying good night.
Good night.
Thank you for watching Around Town. I'm Richard Blackwell, and be sure to join us on Tuesday, June 12th for our next edition of Around Town.